friends. How are we doing? I don't know if I believe you yet. All right. Well, welcome. Is it anyone's first time at the Listening Room Cafe? Ooh. Oh, yay. Well, my name is Julie Eddy, and I will be your hostess for the evening. We are the Suffragettes. A little bit about us, just in case you're unfamiliar. We are a collective of women songwriters, artists, all the good things. This collective has been formed for over 12 years. There are over 500 of us. We're here every Monday at the Listening Room. And here's the deal, folks. Country radio in specific is underrepresented with females. Less than 15% of country radio is made up by females. Thank you so much. So we're trying to change that. We're going to show you all the songs that we've written and released and all of that good stuff. A lot of song suffragettes have gone on to do incredible things. There's over 80 publishing deals within our 500 women, and I think it's right about 50 record deals. So that's pretty exciting for us. I'm joined tonight by some very incredibly talented women I'd love to introduce to you, if that's all right. Yeah? All right, so to my far right, your far left is Scarlett. Hi. Directly next to me is my bestie, Paige Rose. To my direct left is Presley Philpot. Who's practicing. And all the way on the end is Miss Hadlie Jo. So if you have never been to a show at the Listening Room or a writer's round, basically we're going to go around. We're going to play each a song. We're going to tell you the stories behind it, what inspired it, and then give you the goods. Okay? So please tip your bartenders, tip your servers, sit back and relax. We're probably going to take you on a very intense emotional roller coaster. But that's what it's for, okay? Are we ready? Yeah. All right, Scarlett, take it away.
All right, well, I get to start this whole thing. Thanks for coming on a Monday night. My name's Scarlett, and I'm originally from Germany. Moved here about 11 years ago, and it's been very, very hard. Nashville's always very different than what you think it's going to be when you move here, and yeah, I've just finally a little bit more on the better track with music again. I kind of got into some like bad relationships and stuff when I got here. Man, I'm already off on a tangent. Anyway, I'm getting to the song because, so if you grow up being the person that kind of fixes the whole family, you're gonna pick bad people later on. So this is a song that goes out to all the people who kind of have like the helper syndrome in their family. Often it's oldest daughters. Any oldest daughters in here? Yeah, this song's for y'all. But yeah, I've learned a lot in Nashville, and I'm finally really full-time music and like really excited about some stuff. I used to work here, be really good to the servers, are good people. I love all of these people here, so. Okay, the song's called The Helper, and I wrote it with Maddie Lenhart, who runs this whole thing. She books us, she's the godmother of the Song Suffragettes. You'll probably hear a bunch of songs that are written with her. Here we go. I grew up in a house of broken hearts. I learned my ABCs and I learned how to mend the parts. So they brought them in and piled them up for me to sort it through. Of course it was no problem, I had plenty of pain and glue. Can't help myself, it's who I am, it's in my blood to give a damn. You don't have to ask, 'cause I can tell. If you lose your way, I'll draw you a map. Drop anything at the drop of a hat. I'm a helper, and I can't help myself. No, I ain't got no dreams of my own. Thank God there's always someone who can't reach theirs alone, and I'll be right there beside them for anything they need. Why would I go wasting any of my time on me? I can't help myself, it's who I am, it's in my blood to give a damn. You don't have to ask, 'cause I can tell. If you lose your way, I'll draw you a map, drop anything at the drop of a hat, 'cause I'm a helper, and I can't help myself. And if the plane goes down and I were to need a mask, you can bet your dying breath that I'll put mine on last. I can't help myself, it's who I am, it's in my blood to give a damn. You don't have to ask, 'cause I can tell. If you lose your way, I'll draw you a map, drop anything at the drop of a hat, 'cause I'm a helper, and I can't help myself. I'm a helper, and I can't help myself. The helper. Thanks, y'all.
I know we've done a few of these, but I am just in love with your voice every single time I hear it. Well, hi, friends. How we doing? Good? Good. We're one song in. Had to take a temperature check, you know? Well, my name is Paige Rose, and quick little tidbit about me. I got married in February. Yeah. He's pretty cool. He's not here, but that's okay. We'll forgive him. Before we got married, though, there was a lot of back and forth, we'll say. We were best friends, and I don't know if any of you have tried to date a friend. It's complex, to say the least.
Yes.
Yeah. And instead of being a grown-up and being like, hey, I like you, you like me, we should go on a date and see what happens. I played this song on stage next to him, and I hope he would get the hint. Like I said, we got married in February. I'm going to say it worked. This song is called Tell You. It is out anywhere and everywhere that you listen to music. And it goes a little something like this. No, I can't tell you where we first met, or what we first talked about, what your favorite color is, if that matters anyhow. No, I don't know your go-to bar. I've never been to your hometown. I can't tell you what you tell your friends when I ain't around, but I can tell you what you're thinking when you ain't speaking up. Yeah, I can tell you anything and always stays between us. I can tell your fine feelings that I think I might be feeling too, but I don't know how to tell you. Yeah, part of me knows I'll never say it, 'cause I'm afraid of the unknown. But the other part is scared to death of what happens if I don't. Yeah, maybe I missed my moment. Hell, maybe you already know. Yeah, maybe there's no easy way to say this, even though I can tell you what you're thinking when you ain't speaking up. And I can tell you anything and know it stays between us. I can tell your fine feelings that I think I might be feeling too, but I don't know how to tell you. I can tell you what you're thinking when you ain't speaking up. And I can tell you anything you know. It stays between us. I can tell you what you're thinking when you ain't speaking up. And I can tell you anything you know. It stays between us. I can tell your fine feelings, and I feel like I'm falling too. But I don't know how to tell you.
Yeah, P-Money.
Thank you.
All right. I'm also, okay, I was about to say I'm going to change the mood, but this is also a love song.
Ooh.
Look at us being consistent. Okay, so I'm going to keep it semi-short. I'm in the middle of releasing my next project. I put out a full-length, thank you. I put out a full-length deluxe record just over a year ago, and it totally changed my life. Thank you. And then I just decided, you know what? That's the only way we're going to do things moving forward. We have not announced the next record officially, but thanks to all my friends over at TikTok, people know that it exists because I talk about it on there, and now you know it exists. So this song that I'm going to play you came out on Friday, and it is one of the many singles that are coming out on this next project, and it's a little love song. I'm not very much of a love song kind of girly. I kind of like to write songs about like burning things down and ruining a man's life, okay? And if you have checked out my Spotify, you would know that. But I have fallen in love over the course of the past couple of years, and I had a song on the last record that was all about finding a love that is slow and patient and peaceful. So I decided to write its older sister, if you will. And I was in a conversation with someone, and we were talking about old memories, and they were like, oh, where does the time go? And I started thinking about that, and I wrote this song with a couple girlfriends of mine. And it's just about that. Where does the time go? And if you ask me, the time is in the little moments you spend in your kitchen or on a beach or in the passenger seat of a truck or at the listening room, hey? So this came out on Friday. Sometimes I get emotional, okay? So this is called Where Does the Time Go? 624 days since you learned my name, since my whole world changed. 2,032 miles that you put on that truck just to see me smile. 2 years feels like 2 seconds when I got you 24/7. Used to, but now I don't question. Where does the time go? Looking at you right now, baby, I know. Some days it flies by, then it moves slow. Somehow we make it count, and I see standing in a million minutes of memories in the kitchen, on the beach, in your bare feet. I know that our life shows where the time goes. It's in a sunny drive in your passenger seat. Little George comes on and he's singing off keys, like ticket stubs that I'll never throw out, in the endings of us on that couch. Every moment's all over this house, you can see it now. Where does the time go? Looking at you right now, baby, I know. Some days it flies by, then it moves slow. Somehow make it count, and I see standing in a million minutes of memories in the kitchen, on the beach, in your bare feet. I know that our life shows
where the time goes, where the time goes. 20 years ago by like seconds. When we get to the end, I'm betting we'll have one heaven of a collection. Where does the time go? Looking at you right now, baby, I know. Some days it flies by, then it moves slow. Somehow we make it count, and I see standing in a million minutes of memories in the kitchen, on the beach, in your bare feet. I know that our life shows where the time goes, where the time goes. Thank you.
Yeah, girl. That was great. Yeah.
We didn't cry.
Yeah, you made it through. And you made it through really well, might I add. Yeah, really good. All right. Hey, guys, what's up? I'm Presley. Happy to be here. Happy to be here amongst these lovely, talented ladies. This is my second time here, so still a little nervous up here, but it's going to be fun. We're all just hanging out, right? So this first one, I'm unfortunately not keeping with the theme of love songs, but it's actually about a very odd topic, which is estate sales. How many of you are we some estate sale fans in here?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know about y'all, but I love an estate sale. And I love pulling up early in the morning with a coffee in hand. And I've had some great estate sale experiences, but I also had this really, really weird one about a year ago with one of my roommates. And we walked in, and it just smelled like cigarettes. And like, I think it was a single old woman that used to live there, and it just felt really weird. And like she was still there. And I don't know, I almost felt like I was stealing something from her. It felt like she was still in there. So this is about that. Estate sales, I guess, and a bunch of other stuff. So
Yeah, girl.
here we go.
First thing was a cigarette smell that found a host out of the walls and dolls on a bookshelf. A walker and a cane, some bracelets with her name, in a line of Etsy warriors convinced they could outsell. I could feel something in there, another dancing with the dust that sat in the thick air. Her spirit intersecting, or I was just projecting, because I felt bad naming a price on her lawn chairs. And all the while old Graham was smoking rags in the bedroom over, shaking his head at the folks in the foyer, and he's singing along to the calling crow. That old woman singing with him, for all I know. Is there something in the letting go? Is there something in the letting go? I think she knew you so. If there's something in the letting go, letting go. In the car on the way home, I thought about what I would want for all that I own, reserved for all my girls, my heirlooms and my pearls, and to all my boys, all the toys I've finally outgrown. Oh, put a price on a house tour, put a red robe out the door, and a buck for a brochure. As God as my witness, it won't be my business, but it sure as hell might pay off the
house, that's for damn sure. And all the while, old grandma smoking reds in the bedroom over, shaking his head at the folks in the foyer, and he's singing along to the calling crow. That old woman singing at me, for all I know. Is there something in the letting go? Is there something in the letting go? No, yeah, I think she knew it so. If there's something in the letting go, letting go. Put me in my best dress, do my hair all nice, blow smoke on my legacy, put my name on ice. Some strangers weeping for a loss they ain't reaping. Oh, and what's for the keeping, then what's worth the keeping? If there's something, something, yeah. If there's something, something, if there's something in the letting go. If there's something in the letting go. Yeah. Thank you.
Girl, what? Damn,
That
dude.
was so awesome. Y'all give this group round,
Yeah.
a big round of applause.
There's also, I think it has to be said, since so many of you, this is your first round, if any of us are ever making a face like this, that means they're crushing it. That's a good face, okay? All you, Hadlie.
Okay. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Hadlie Jo. I'm 18, and I'm from Louisiana. And I grew up in Texas, and I just moved here in January. And I think this is my third time to be on the show. So thank y'all so much again for having me. It's always so much fun. And I love being on the end, but normally there's somebody in the red chair that's brand new. Normally there's a newbie every single round. But tonight we've all played here before. So I was like, well, I'll get on the end because I love listening to everybody, and then it helps me decide what I'm going to do next. But I'm going to do one that was my latest single that I just released, and it's called Summertime, and it's really just about the nostalgic of moving away from home. So hope y'all like it. Crowded bars, busy streets, look like the place to be. At least that's what I thought when I saw it on TV. Found a job, paid my rent, and wondered where my money went. Waiting for these plans to make some dollars and some cents. Some nights I swear these walls are closing in. Last night I dreamed 500 miles away to summertime. Still watermelons off the vine. Catfish pulling on a Zepco line. I'm late for supper once again. Stuck that old four-wheeler in the creek. Daddy's mad at me. Then I woke up with a smile, 'cause I can always dream back to summertime. Growing up and spreading wings like a broken guitar string, left me in the middle of a song that I can't sing. To think I used to dream about this place, but last night I dreamed 500 miles away to summertime. Still watermelons off the vine. Catfish pulling on a Zepco line. I'm late for supper once again. Stuck that old four-wheeler in the creek. Daddy's mad at me. gets hard, sometimes life gets cold. At least in my heart there's a warm place to go. Summertime, stealing watermelons off the vine, catfish pulling on a Zipco line. I'm late for supper once again. Stuck that old four-wheeler in the creek. Daddy's mad at me that I woke up with a smile, 'cause I can always dream back to summertime. Thank you.
Yes, girl.
Such a pretty voice.
I love. Well, we made it through one pass. We doing okay, folks? Yeah, awesome. Well, you might have seen up on, there's a couple of different QR codes. One of them is so you can scan and win a poster that we all signed. That's pretty cool. Or there is a virtual tip jar up there if you feel so inclined. We really appreciate you just being here. And I know there's some people virtually watching the show. We appreciate that as well. So if you're off to the races, we're going to go for another round, yeah? All right.
All right. Remember earlier when I wasn't making any sense? It reminded me of that Instagram thing that's going on everywhere where it's like, you think you weirded me out, but you actually weirded me in. So I hope that's what's happening. So maybe with this song, it'll make more sense. So when you go through a lot of dysfunctional things, you get more careful with your relationships because you read all the books, you know, codependent no more, and like all this stuff. And you learn, okay, when you're like really excited about somebody, then it's kind of more like an anxiety thing, and it's more projection than anything real. So when it's like really crazy feeling, it's probably not a good idea to be too fast about it. Like on the contrary, if you really know somebody, it's like a different thing, like with you guys. But anyway, so this is a song that I just recently wrote it because I'm kind of maybe liking somebody, but I'm just so scarred, and I'm so, you know, I'm just like So that's what this song's about. It's called "Go Easy on Me, Cowboy." And these ladies just learned it, so they're gonna help me out. Wonder how I'm alone. I'll tell you why. Here's a story of the last 2 times that I tried. One of them was cruel, one of them was kind. One took my money and one took my mind. Forgive me for waiting. When it comes to love, it takes a long time to tell who you really can trust. So go easy on me, cowboy. I gotta take this real slow. Go easy on me, cowboy. Even though we know you know how to look at a woman and show her you're a man, but I'll try to see past it as long as I can. Right now's an illusion, it's sunny side up only, and I can't give in just because I'm lonely. Go easy on me, cowboy. I gotta take this real slow. Go easy on me, cowboy. Even though you know I've been on
So go easy on me, cowboy. I gotta take this real slow. Go easy on me, cowboy. Even though we know, I know, you know, you know, I know. Easy on me, cowboy. Easy on me, cowboy. Go easy on me, cowboy.
Thanks, y'all.
So good.
Wine delivery. Thank you.
It's the best part of the show, honestly.
Yay.
Every time I play with Julie, I play this song because it's her favorite song of mine.
It's my favorite.
So I'm going to
song.
shift the vibe extremely dramatically. Are we ready?
I'll take it back the other way.
I hope none of you relate to this song. Understand I did live it, though.
I was there.
That is true. This song is about getting into a little bit of trouble. I would never. You know? This song's out anywhere and everywhere you listen to music. I wrote it with Miss S.J. McDonald and Tori Grace. It goes like this. Yeah, I heard that he had a checkered past, but I'm a sucker for red flags, so I drove right through one, never looking back. Yeah, I knew the second he made that move with them boy baby blues, just what I was getting into. Trouble's got me standing on the bar shooting doubles, taking things too far in the bed of speak up, no, you can't get enough of trouble. Love drunk, he's making me stumble. There's a guarantee I'm getting my fix, yeah. I'm into it 'cause she's trouble. And sometimes you just need a damn good ride, raising hell on a Monday night, doing things your mama would like. But his lips, they're just too damn good to resist, hanging on to that marble red. Yeah, I know I'm gonna pay for this. Trouble's got me standing on the bar shooting doubles, taking things too far in the bed of speak up, no, you can't get enough of trouble. Love drunk, he's making me stumble. There's a guarantee I'm getting my fix, yeah. I'm into it 'cause she's trouble. That boy's trouble. Yeah, trouble, he's standing on the bar. And trouble, he's taking things too far. But trouble's got me standing on the bar shooting doubles, taking things too far in the bed of speak up, no, you can't get enough of trouble. Love drunk, he's making me stumble. There's a guarantee I'm getting my fix, yeah. I'm into it 'cause she's trouble. That boy's trouble.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you.
I love that song.
Me too.
I have a few memories of me and a couple other friends who will remain nameless standing on an actual bar while you played that song.
I have pictures to prove it. Ask me about it later.
For legal reasons, she's totally kidding. I'm gonna tune because I care. So my friends, I'm gonna take you back down for just a second. I decided before I got here tonight that I was gonna play you the new song and then a couple songs that are completely unreleased. Whoa. That's when you say, wow! Yeah, Julie, that's so awesome. Because it's very scary, very scary. But here's the deal. I've been writing songs for a long time, and this song is one of the oldest songs on this record. In fact, it was in the running for being on the last record, and then something in my heart told me I had to wait, so we waited. Miss Maddie Lenhart and I wrote this song almost 4 years ago, and it's just been sitting and making me cry. But it's finally getting its day in the sun this fall. And if you've ever been in a love where you just know it's just not going to work, there's just a million things in its way, and you're like, there's just no way on this planet Earth that it's going to work, even though you really want it to, this is for you. This is called Mars.
Goodbye ain't never easy to say, but damn, it's worse when there ain't a place for blame. And you said maybe in another world it'd work. That's why I've been replaying every word. Lately I've been spending most of my night looking up at the sky. 'Cause if gravity could pull you back to me, then you wouldn't be like years away. And if loving me was in your galaxy, then you wouldn't need your spaceship. The man in the moon, if it could have been, you would have wished on every star. Took a rocket ship to wherever you are. 'Cause here on Earth, even good love falls apart. Wish I could have loved you on Mars. Yeah, maybe out there all the plans we make come through, and our white picket fence would have an out of this world view. Way out there, it'd all be clear and lighter, floating in the atmosphere beside you. 'Cause if gravity could pull you back to me, then you wouldn't be like years away. And if loving me was in your galaxy, then you wouldn't need your space. If the man in the moon, if it could have been, you would have wished on every star. Took a rocket ship to wherever you are. 'Cause here on Earth, even good love falls apart. Wish I could have loved you on Mars. Wish I could have loved you on Mars. 'Cause if gravity could pull you back to me, then you wouldn't be like years away. If loving me was in your galaxy, then you wouldn't need your space. If the man in the moon, if it could have been, you would have wished on every star. Took a rocket ship to wherever you are. 'Cause here on Earth, even good love falls apart.
Wish I could have loved you on Mars. Wish I could have loved you on Mars.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you.
Love that.
Thank you.
Love that. All right.
Thank
well,
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anywho, I'm back. Banger, 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 banger. All right. This next one, I'm feeling scenty. So, I'm gonna play this one. Haven't played it in a while. It's called Holding Hallelujah. The first one that I played tonight is not out in the world, and the last one I'll play will probably be not out in the world. But this one is. It's called Holding Hallelujah, and it's about all your hallelujahs in your life. The people that make you want to cry and hug them. I have a special request for this one, though. Does anybody know how to whistle up here? No?
We got one.
Who was that?
Oh.
Hey.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
my dad.
Do you want to whistle solo?
Clock in.
I'm serious, because there's a little part in this song that I really think a whistle solo would kill. If you're down, I'm down. I'll give you a look. If you don't want to, I'll just keep humming. Oh, no? No? Okay. Shame, 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 shame. Anybody else want to give a little good whistle? Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. I guess I'll do a hum unless somebody feels brave. But, okay. But I'll look at you. You'll know when it is. I'll be like, there. So, if you feel spry, catch a whim. There you have it. Sorry, I'm tuning for a really long time. I'm going to pull my lyrics because this one's an ancient one. Just to have, just in case. How are you doing? You doing good? Yes, yes.
It is funny how the words we write them out of our own brains.
Yeah, and then they just go, boop.
They just gone
Bye.
sometimes. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it just happened. That's not it. That's not it. Shoot, might just go from the dome. All right.
See what happens.
Maybe like some on my hand.
From the dump?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, we can't help
If
you.
I
so
go,
I hope it
I
goes
know
well.
you guys can't help me. If I go, na 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 na, you know.
It's just
that
the
I
whistle
forgot.
solo.
Yep, exactly. All right, here we go. Full send. Mama feels it most of all. On the couch in the window with the dogs and her devotional, emotional, a daily non-negotiable. We joked that it got her a direct line to the Father. An angel in my eyes. Some folks feel it in the rain. Some find it in the pain. For me, I'll tell it to you. I'm holding hallelujah. I hold my hallelujah. Baby likes to hold my hand. Sat up in the Ford. We were stuck on our 440 in West. And my request for something sweet, 'cause I was stressed. He told me he didn't mind it. We could talk while in the traffic. An angel in my eyes. Oh,
Some folks feel it in the rain. Some find it in the pain. For me, I'll tell it to you. I'm holding hallelujah. I hold my hallelujah. This is the time. Yeah. Some folks feel it in the rain. Some find it in the pain. Coop and Dad, Luke and Ben. Makes me tear up now and then. Oh, for me, I'll tell it to you. I hold my hallelujah. Don't think I could stand to lose a hallelujah. Amen.
He'll be signing autographs after the show, everyone.
Yes, sir. Claps to him for show. That was awesome.
That was so cool.
Well, that's my father, everybody.
Love that, man. That just makes me want to run through a
He's
wall.
pretty awesome. He's my roadie. He used to play bass on my band. And then I had to fire him because he just missed too many notes. And so now he plays whistle solos. He's for hire, by the way.
Awesome.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. I'm just going to say that this song is for anybody who has ever dealt with petty people. And this is a story of somebody that I have dealt with. And, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I hope you like it. This one's called Tom Petty. We were friends, they guess thieves. Hang on, I forgot the second line. They guess thieves. What's the second line? Yeah, there we go. My mom had it. Okay, there we go. Give it up for my parents. They're the real superstars. There we go. We were friends, they guess thieves. You had me fooled, I really believed. From young and dumb to wrinkled and old, you be my ride or die till the cows came home. Maybe I gave too much of my heart, 'cause you're trashing my name at the local bar. True story. I never thought you'd be the one to shoot a bullet from the jealousy gun. Your little words cut like a knife, hid behind your pearly white smile. But take the R out of pretty, and what does that spell? You ain't Tom, but you're petty as hell. You cut me out of every picture we took. You hated my style, but you stole my look. Who knew you had a thing for redheads too? Do you wanna be me, or do you wanna be you? Guess I must have missed it, it was under my nose. That blue-eyed wolf was hiding in a sheep's clothes. I never thought you'd be the one to shoot a bullet from the jealousy gun. Your little words cut like a knife, hid behind your pearly white smile. But take the R out of pretty, and what does that spell? You ain't Tom, but you're petty as hell.
sure. Petty as hell, petty as hell, petty as hell. Woo. Thank you.
Tell 'em, girl.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, folks, are we having fun now?
Woo!
Whoever that was, give me a name and address. I got you, girl. We got another round for you. You buckled in? All right. It's all you, babe.
Alrighty. So I actually have a little jazz degree that I got in Germany, and I just recently dug out this song. I had never actually played it or shared it anywhere, and I kind of like it. So we're gonna do that. It's called Easy. I'm having trouble having fun. I assume catastrophe while I get everything done. I'm always on the run from anything that pleases me. They told me life was hard, so I learned to be the strongest. Ready for the test, no, ready for the quest. Put me to the test, betcha I'll hold on the longest. But my heart is heavy and I'm tired of being bold, and my arms are aching from the lemons that I hold. Will someone come and squeeze me? I wanna learn to take it easy. Just a little in-between lesson. Germans are very serious people sometimes. So when I first moved here, I think the biggest challenge was to chill, to learn how to hang. Because we don't hang in Germany. We, like, if somebody says, I'll see you tomorrow, like, they'll be there at the precise time. We don't, you know. So I think this is a little bit what this song's about. Okay. My friend Louise is 85. This is her philosophy. Do what makes you feel good, not what you think you should. Everything else will happen naturally. People will be saying, how do you dare? But the older you get, you see they never really cared. They were only scared. Enjoy it while it's breezy. You're gonna learn to take it easy. You'll learn to take it easy.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you.
Come on, Seven.
Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to follow me on the socials, it's Scarlett with 2 T and Songs. Scarlett Songs. Just so you know. Thank you.
And you should definitely follow her. She's amazing. You should give Suffragettes a follow also. They do a really good job of tagging all the acts tonight. So if there's any of us you particularly enjoyed, please give us a follow. Listen to our music on mute. If you didn't like us, that's fine. Streams still count. Scarlett at the very beginning of the show talked about how it's a tough town. And that is perhaps the understatement of the century. It is a tough town. I just recently quit my corporate job. Yeah, it's very exciting. And I've been joking that I'm heading into my retirement because if you love what you're doing, you never work a day in your life, right? So today was my first day of my retirement. And I feel so honored I get to spend it with you guys. And I have a new song coming out. I haven't released new music in a long time. Feels a little overdue for me. Yeah. This is coming out September 4th. And it's about trusting in the timing. And by God, if I have learned any lessons in the last 2 years, it is you just have to trust in the timing. This is called Set the Pace. My name is Paige Rose. I hope you like it. I know they say your clock don't run late, but it ain't feeling like that most days. Seems like everybody else is on the right track, and I'm stuck back where the wheels fell off and I fell apart. Swear this whole year's been a false start. Well, everybody's on the last lap. I'm still looking for the roadmap. When is it my turn to fly? It seems like you're fine, just passing me by. No, I don't want to set the pace. I'm not trying to push the clock forward, and I know you're good at giving grace. So I pray to keep the train rolling, even if it's slow motion. But hey, don't forget about the plans we made. Just wanna be on the same page. Could you send me a sign if I cross your mind? 'Cause God, I'm trying to trust your timing. With every minute I can feel the countdown. I'm trying to tell myself it'll all work out, 'cause I know that's what I should say. Do you even care either way? No, I don't want to set the pace. I'm not trying to push the clock forward, and I know you're good at giving grace. So I'll pray to keep the train rolling, even if it's slow motion. But hey, don't forget about the plans we made. Just wanna be on the same page. Could you send me a sign if I cross your mind? 'Cause God, I'm trying to trust your timing and your promises, every one of them I remember it. Since I was a kid, I've been listening. Are you listening? 'Cause I don't want to set the pace. I'm not trying to push the clock forward, and I know you're good at giving grace. So I pray to keep the train rolling, even if it's slow motion. But hey, don't forget about the plans we made. Just wanna be on the same page. Could you send me a sign if I cross your mind? 'Cause God, I'm trying to trust your timing. To trust your timing.
Yeah, babe.
Thank you.
I love that song. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Is anyone in here an old car fan? Raise them up. Come on. I grew up in a very small town in South Dakota. Okay, we're talking like 3,000 people. And my dad, I hope to God, him and my mom are in Canada right now on a golf trip, and he better not be watching this. And if he is, Mom, plug his ears. So here's the deal. My dad, when he was in high school, his very first car was a 74 Nova. Okay? Bright yellow, black racing stripes, sick car. He went to college. My dad is a total G, and he put himself through college in 3.5 years with a full-time job and a triple major. Okay? He's awesome. Thank you. He'll appreciate that. Plug his ears if he's watching. And long story short, my dad, when I got into high school, repurchased a 74 Nova. He sold his car to put himself through college. And him and my brother refixed it up. You know, it had a new radio in it and all this stuff. It refixed it up to look exactly like his high school car. And it has become the joke of my entire family, which of me and my 2 siblings, so there's 3 of us, are going to end up with this car. Okay? So do I look like a person that knows about cars? No. But this car, we love her. And mostly just because it's sentimental to my dad. And, you know, he gave this thing up and then he acquired it back when it was time. And I just think that's cool. And so about a year ago, we were talking, having bourbon. And he was like, have you ever written any songs about my Nova? And I was like, so kinda. I wrote this really sad song one time that said something about a Nova, but it's sad. He's like, Julie, you can't have a sad song about a Nova. So Maddie and I wrote this song called 74 Nova, and it is the next song that is coming out. And long story short, my dad, we've recorded the song, all the things. Plug his ears if he's listening. I really don't think he is. I think they're golfing. But my dad also has a 67 Gibson that he gifted to me when I moved to Nashville, and I'm surprising him with it, and all the guitars on the song are his Gibson. So we're going to surprise him when it's all done, and I'm going back home in a few weeks to do a photo shoot with the Nova, and he's going to be there, and then I'm going to play him the video of this, like, masterful guitar player in Nashville playing his guitar on the song about his car. So if I can't get the Nova by doing that, I don't know what's going to get me the Nova, okay? But this is a song about my dad's car and him hypothetically giving it to me to move to Nashville with it. Tell me I'm not a manifester, okay? So this is that. Brown leather 2C with a dent on the passenger side. With more than its weight in gold to me, yellow paint with black racing stripes. 120,000 miles spinning circles around that town. When Daddy passed it on to me, he didn't see it driving me out. Yeah. Roots holding me down, but my heartstrings pulled me harder, driving me crazy to stay, helping to get farther. Gas, hand out the window of a 74 Nova. Yeah. Box of Marlboro 100 sliding back and forth across the dash. Couple 20s in the glove box, 3/4 of a tank of gas. 6-string pipe dream, V8 high beams, got my roots holding me down, but my heartstrings pull me harder, driving me crazy to stay, helping to get farther, headed anywhere, somewhere south of South Dakota. Put on the gas, hand out the window of a 74 Nova.
Love that. That's cool.
I'm going to get the car.
Yeah.
After that, you better, girl. Just get a show. Thank you. For show, you better. We all want you to get that car. Really. Cool. Well, love it. This has been so stinking fun, dude. I love this. But yeah, last song, I guess. Is this our last song? Yeah.
Last go around.
Okay, last go around.
Not last song.
Oh,
we have surprises.
That's
Don't
so
worry.
true. But yeah, this last one that I'm gonna play is fresh. She's hot off the press. She's new, and I just recorded it to be coming out quite soon, but it's just so exciting. But I've actually never played it live. But so we're a little nervy about that. It's capable 2,000,000, so it's really high and gets out of tune really easily. So I gotta be really tedious with this one. Yeah, capable 2,000,000. But whew. Any of y'all have perfect pitch in here? Say no.
You know, I always say it's close enough for country.
Thank you.
Close enough for country.
You know, honky-tonk pianos, they're out of tune.
In the best way.
In the best way.
If my older cousin was here, he'd be like, all right, close enough. It'll do. It'll do.
You guys, I said at the beginning of the show that I really wanted to be in a giggly, silly mood tonight, and we've gotten there.
Are we
We've gotten
giggly
there.
silly?
Yeah,
Are we
geez.
silly, crazy
Yeah,
movie
and
cracker?
I love it.
I'm loving it too. McDonald's. Okay. This one's called Everyone's a Runner, because I feel like everybody's starting to go be long distance runners. You know, I feel like over the past couple years, everybody's like, I'm gonna train for a half marathon, and I think it's awesome. I just can't. So this is, I guess, about I just can't. So this is about everyone being a runner, I guess. So yeah, everyone's a runner. Roll Tide. Why did I say that? Okay, anyway. Woo! It's making peace with feeling off, coming back in a year and off and on, shaking out the lactic burning. It's trimming all the crap away, slimming up and bulking up within a day, out racing the doctor's warning, outpacing a lonely morning. Everyone's a Thank you.
Well, before I do the last song for our round, I wanted to thank everybody that has made tonight possible. Thank you to our bartenders and our staff. Thank you to our sound guy. Thank you to the song Suffragettes, Todd and Maddie and everybody else who makes this thing run. Thank you to these wonderful girls up here for sharing the stage with me. And thank you all for being here and spending your Monday night with us, because we sure do appreciate it. But now that I feel like we're really good friends and know everything about each other, I'm going to trust you with a very big secret. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. Well, I have been releasing singles about every 8 weeks. And so I have one coming out in September, and I'm not going to tell you the date yet because we're not that close. But anyway, I wrote this song last summer, and it's kind of just been hiding away in my little Dropbox of demos. And yeah, I'm excited to share it with the world. And I think this actually might be the first time that I've ever played it out live. So I hope y'all like it. Thank y'all so much again for having me. I'm Hadlie Jo, by the way. And this is my service dog, Lucy. I'm sure you've all been looking at her and been like, I wonder why she's there. Anyway, she's my medical alert dog. Okay, here we go. If I lived in Montana and you lived in Wade, don't tell me. If I didn't have your address, wouldn't be in this mess, now would we? We're good at making each other feel better till we don't. It goes on and on and on, this circle of heartbreak, same old mistake. When we gonna wake up and realize, don't have to turn the page to know how it ends. When we break up, when we stay friends, then we make up, mess up, get back together again. If I got a different phone, every time you felt alone, you couldn't call me. If you find somebody new, like I know you need to do, don't tell me. We're good at making each other feel better till we don't. It goes on and on and on, this circle of heartbreak, same old mistake. When we gonna wake up and realize, don't have to turn the page to know how it ends. When we break up, when we stay friends, then we make up, mess up, get back together again. This circle of heartbreak, same old mistake. When we gonna wake up and realize, don't have to turn the page to know how it ends. Oh, this circle of heartbreak, same old mistake. When we gonna wake up and realize, don't have to turn the page to know how it ends. When we break up, when we stay friends, then we make up, mess up, get back together again. Back together again. Thank you so much.
Well, my friends, have you had fun this evening? Well, thank you for joining us. It's always just so much fun to be here at the listening room and to be here with the Song Suffragettes. I think I tried to count earlier today. I think I'm going on 15 plus shows with the Song Suffragettes. And thank you. But before I moved to town, this was like the one thing that I wanted to be a part of. And it just like never ceases to amaze me, the camaraderie and the community of women that are a part of this. And for women being as underrepresented as we are, to have such rock stars up here and to have that show after show after show and be my experience every single time, you just don't find that very many places. So thank you so much, Todd and the listening room and Maddie for having us. We like to end our shows with a collective song of a cover. So can we get you one more? Can we get you one more song? All right. Thank you for being with us. There are QR codes and links to social media and tip jar and the poster and all the good things. Thank you for hanging out with us.
I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, or seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. There's nothing like we used to like. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I'm sure I get on the floor. Illusions never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late. I'm already torn. So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there and not some holy light. But you crawl beneath my veins and now I don't care. I have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch. I'm torn. And I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusions never changed
Thank you all so much. We are the Song Suffragettes. We will see you next time. Appreciate you.